So Detroit will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Chicago right now, Pippen is out there with Grant. Then there's Paxson. Then there's Cartwright. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. Now here's Pippen. Down low. Here's Cartwright. Nice D from Lambeer.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Dwyer's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Pistons. Outside Pippen. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here's Dumars. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lambeer passes to Mahorn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Aguirre, open and close, and nails it.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. The pass to Jordan. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. The defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Passes to Thomas. Back to Dumars. Outside Thomas. Over Paxson. Chicago grabs the miss. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Jordan's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pippen against Aguirre. To the left wing. Mahorn kicks to Lambeer. Here's Aguirre. Pistons keep it alive. Thomas. And he banks in the layup.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now here's Pippen. It's Jordan on the wing, covered by Dumars. Jordan the pass to Pippen. Here is Paxson. And the 7'1" Bill Cartwright extends for the rebound. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The Pistons leading. Knocked loose. And here comes the break. From the free throw line, Michael Jordan soaring to the hoop. And slam dunk by Jordan.
A good job there. Jordan getting them in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Dumars against Jordan. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Over Paxson. Thomas, no luck. Now Paxson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Aguirre. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Paxson. Dumars against Jordan. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Aguirre against Pippen. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass. Thomas got 6.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Pippen. Jordan inside, covered by Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. The fadeaway jumper, nailed by Michael Jordan.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
Yeah, and therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
Here's Lambier. Shoots over Cartwright. Lambier, good. Lambier's got his first basket of the night.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Paxson passes to Grant. And here is Jordan. Shoots over Dumars. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Grant.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here's Thomas. He has 6. To the left side wing. Aguirre kicks to Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. No good. Some solid defense from Grant. His first shot coming late. Pippen, no luck. The Pistons trailing and stolen by Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Jordan trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Paxson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Over to the left wing. Here's Lambier. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Got to get out of his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
Dumars against Jordan to the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. From the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot you got to step up on. Wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often.
Pippen against Aguirre. Outside Pippen. Lock at 6. To the inside. Cartwright gets the bucket. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thomas against Paxson. Mahorn, no good. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Pulls up. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
And a different look here for the Pistons. James Edwards checked in for Lambeer. Sally comes in for Mahorn. Rodman, he's checked in for Aguirre. And it's Johnson in for Dumars. Chicago also making some changes. Corzine, he's checked in for Cartwright. Sellers comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Vincent subbed in for John Paxson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Chicago. The Pistons shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Edwards at the line for 2.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. The Bulls leading by 6. Kicks to Jordan. Here's Corzine. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Tipped away. Johnson finds Thomas. Back to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Vincent. He kicks it to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, here's Thomas. Defense right on him. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Bulls head coach. He knows they have to dig in on defense. They're facing a really talented offense. He said if those guys get going, we're going to be on the wrong end of some long runs. We have to be disciplined, work together, and make those second, third, and fourth efforts on plays, whatever it takes to get a stop. We'll see if they can get a win in this first matchup between the teams this year. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. So knowing the kind of offensive team they're up against, they're coming in with the attitude they cannot let them get comfortable early.
So that's right. On D, they've got to come out with full intensity. Start slow, and they might find themselves in a big hole to dig out of.
Seems like Coach has made that crystal clear for them tonight. He's got them ready to play some very aggressive defense in this one.
And the dunk by Grant.
And, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Sally's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jordan, the pass to Sellers. Back to Jordan. It's hauled in by Edwards. Pistons trailed by 4. Hodges checked in for Horace Grant. Here's Thomas, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
The Pistons have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Bulls making a change here. Davis is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:36 left to play in the first. To the middle. Good work defensively by Rodman.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Here is Hodges. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Here's Vincent, guarded by Sally. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Vincent. No points in the game yet for him. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. And Hodges kicks to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Releases. That one off the back iron and out. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Thomas, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson against Hodges. Pass to Corzine. Over Edwards. Gets it to go from 8 feet. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Yeah, if your opponent fails to block out, you get yourself in great position. That was the story of the first quarter for them offensively.
Chicago trailing here. We've got Johnson. Edwards out there with Dawkins. Then it's Thomas. And it's Rodman in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here is Davis. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Hodges. From outside off the mark. And the Pistons with possession. Upside Thomas. And the pass to Edwards. On the wing, Johnson over Vincent. And that one goes long. Pass to Sellers. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game. Detroit with the ball. Johnson outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thomas. Got a hand on it. Hodges against Thomas. To the inside. Vincent. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Detroit, trailing by 2. Johnson right side. Pass to Rodman. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Johnson. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Pass to Dawkins. That one falls, cut off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
The pass to Sellers. Kicks it to Davis. Over Edwards. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Pistons leading. Johnson, a wide open look. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
Vincent's shot is good.
Well, fantastic awareness, finishing with ease at the rim, and the defense was just not a factor.
Johnson outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pistons have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
2 shots.
Two shots.
No good on that one for the Pistons. And here's checked in for Edwards. Aguirre comes in for Johnson. And it's Dumars in for Thomas. Chicago also making some changes. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Purdue. Pippen comes in for Davis. And it's Paxson in for Vincent. No luck that time either. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Passes it to Paxson. Out left to the wing. The feed to Pippen. To the wing on the left. Sellers passes to Paxson. The 3, Pippen. Rebound by the Pistons.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Now, here is Lambier. And Joe Dumars, the bucket on the assist by Lambier. Dumars got his first bucket in this one. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Dumars against Hodges. Here's Pippen. That one's not going to go. And it's Detroit the other way. Pass to Aguirre. He kicks to Dumars. A three-pointer off the mark.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
Got that one up quick. Hodges has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And what you love about Hodges, such an accurate shooter off the catch. Defensively, you want to make him put the ball on the floor.
Now, here is Dumars. Up top, Lambier. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Mahorn checked in for Detroit. Chicago also making some changes. Grant comes in for Sellers. And it's Jordan in for Hodges. Here's Lambier. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pippen kicks to Jordan. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Aguirre against Jordan. Outside Dumars. Pass to Aguirre. Some solid defense from Grant.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now, here's Dumars. It's hauled in by Pippen. The Bulls leading by 4. Down low, the 11-footer. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Dumars with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Paxson. And there's the pass to Pippen. Here's the floater. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Pippen's got his first basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Paxson against Dumars. Passes it to Rodman. Mahorn kicks to Rodman. 5 on the clock. Here's Dumars. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Feeds it to Jordan. Makes it off the glass. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Over to the wing. Here is Mahorn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lambier kicks to Dumars. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Now here's Pippen.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. Sally, he's checked in for Mahorn. And Chicago also making a switch. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Cartwright. Second free throw, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Dumars against Paxson. Dumars kicks to Lambier. Pass to Aguirre. Back to Lambier. Over Corzine. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Lambier. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Pippen. Lambier grabs the board.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Rodman tacks on a rebound +2 with the putback jam.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Jordan against Aguirre. Dishes it to Dumars. Kicks to Lambier. Over Corzine. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Jordan. And John Sally, the Spiders. Here's the rebound. Dumars against Paxson. Top of the key. Dumars misses.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Corzine's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Aguirre. And here's Lambier. On the wing, Dumars. Detroit, no good that time either. Now the Bulls with it. Now Paxson. The dish to Grant. He kicks it to Jordan. Six to shoot. They need this one. A steal. Rodman against Pippen. Rodman, no luck.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions.
Now here's Jordan, who's got 19. Left side Pippen over Lambier. Here's Corzine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And for a guy who looks like he'd be a bruiser inside, Corzine really does most of his damage on the perimeter.
It's his first trip to the line. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So for the Pistons, James Edwards checked in for Sally. Johnson comes in for Rodman. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Joe Dumars. Davis is checked in for Chicago. Vincent comes in for John Paxson. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
20 seconds left to play here in the half. Jordan against Johnson. Outside Thomas. From the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop. Thomas got it all tied up now for Detroit. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
Well, we saw that in the first half, and he's constantly on the move and slipping behind the eyes of the defense to work closer to the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for Chicago right now, Michael Jordan is out there with John Paxson. Then there's Cartwright. Then there's Pippen. And it's Grant in at the power forward position. Cartwright against Lambeer. Cartwright misses. Cartwright's gone 2 for 5 tonight. And there's the pass to Aguirre. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pippen, the pass to Grant. Detroit with the rebound.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Thomas kicks to Lambeer. Outside Dumars. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Grant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pippen, the pass to Cartwright. Now Paxson. Lambeer defending. And John Paxson good for 3. Paxson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
The shot's good from Paxson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Over to the wing. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 5. Offside Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And the Bulls with possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Shoots from 8, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Thomas against Paxson. Here's Aguirre, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Aguirre. Hodges checked in for the Bulls. And so Aguirre nails them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Hodges kicks to Grant. Cartwright against Lambier. Outside Pippen. And Jordan has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Back to Grant. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Hodges misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Grant sends it back to the paint, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now, here's Dumars. 6 points for him. Pass to Thomas. Drills the baseline jumper. Thomas got 18 points.
His release is just so smooth from the mid-range.
Grant outside. Pass to Cartwright. And it's Jordan atop the key. Grant outside. Here's Pippen. Sweet little floater. 10 points for him.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime. After sort of wandering around in the first, he's kicked it into gear here for the second frame.
Now here's Thomas. 18 points for him. Kicks it to Lambier. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and one of the game's premier agitators. Lambier can bait the foul call as well as anyone.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he makes the first. Sellers checked in for Grant. And so Lambier nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Hodges the pass to Sellers. He kicks to Jordan. Shot from 16, and it's Chicago scoring again.
It's graceful. There's a level of dignity that Jordan has on the floor. Just so classy about everything he does.
Now, here's Dumars. He has 6, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Hodges against Thomas. Jordan the pass to Cartwright. over Lambier, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Pistons trail by 9. Outside Thomas. On the wing, Dumars, guarded by Jordan from 18 feet away, and Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got 4 this quarter. Thomas against Hodges. Pass to Pippen. To the inside, Sellers. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Dumars, and the pinpoint pass there by Isaiah.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And the pass to Hodges. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Pippen's got 10 points here in the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thomas kicks to Dumars. Back to Thomas. Shoots from 14. Second chance shot. Mahorn, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mahorn's got his first 2 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pippen against Aguirre. Jordan up top. He's got 21. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Dumars. No good from Jordan. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Jordan against Dumars. Passes it to Thomas. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long.
Man, if he's missing those kind of good looks, his team is in some serious trouble.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. A different look here for Detroit. Edwards, he's checked in for Mahorn. Rodman comes in for Aguirre, and it's Johnson in for Dumars. The Bulls also changing it up. Corzine comes in for Bill Cartwright, and Vincent subbed in for Pippen. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We talk so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Pistons trail by 7. Johnson outside. Upside Thomas. He feeds it to Lambier. Thomas dishes to Lambier. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And the Pistons with possession here. after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Edwards with it. Lambier kicks to Thomas. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thomas finds Johnson. Pass to Edwards. Outside Thomas. They get it back, and he gets the bucket. Lambier's got his third basket of the night right there. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Vincent to the wing on the left. With the floater, down he goes. Nice one there from Sellers. Sellers has got 6 points.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these two squads.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Edwards. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Lambier, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Aguirre's checked in. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Paxson comes in for Hodges. And so Lambier nails both of them.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Thomas. Grant kicks to Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Thomas passes to Rodman. From deep. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the wing right side. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time. Thomas got 4 points this quarter. There's the pass to Vincent. Jordan against Aguirre. Passes it to Paxson. Here's Sellers. And a wide open look for Jordan. That 3 off the mark. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Vincent the pass to Paxson. Here's Grant. And Lambier pulls it. Lambier's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Thomas kicks to Rodman. Aguirre passes to Johnson. This one for 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
A big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Detroit with the ball, trailing here by 8. We've got Bill Laimbeer. Thomas is out there with Johnson. Then it's Rodman, and it's Aguirre in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Thomas, that's good. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Here's Sellers. He's guarded by Johnson. Kicks it to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 27 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Paxson against Johnson. Upside Thomas. Over Vincent. Thomas's shot is off. The shot's good from Rodman.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Grant against Laimbeer. Up top Paxson. Pass to Sellers. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Vincent. Rodman covering. And Laimbeer pulls it down. Laimbeer's got 11 rebounds in the game. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Pistons trailed by 6. Inside, here's Rodman, and Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Chicago calls timeout.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
Chicago making some changes. Cartwright comes in for Sellers, and Pippen subbed in for Paxson. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Johnson against Jordan. The pass to Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Horace Grant.
Shooting for Detroit, Isaiah Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Pistons, Mahorn comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. And he makes both free throws. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Vincent, the pass to Jordan. Shoots over Dumars. Jordan can't get it to go. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. 4-point game. The kick out to Dumars. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Over Vincent. Second shot opportunity. Lambier passes to Mahorn. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Grant outside. Cartwright against Lambier. Cartwright the pass to Jordan. Grant kicks to Pippen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Pistons with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for your Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Vincent the pass to Pippen. Grant surveying the D. Passes it to Cartwright. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
Pass to Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Detroit with the ball. Pass to Mahorn. Back to Thomas. Unloads from 13. It's all in by the Bulls. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now the pass to Vincent. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Back to Pippen. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Dumars against Grant from 11 feet away. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The feed to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
To the wing right side. Lambier kicks to Thomas. They need this. Basket good. Thomas got 12 points in just the second half.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Passes it to Grant. Now Cartwright. Back to Grant. Rebound by the Pistons. Outside Thomas. Buries it down low. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Vincent the pass to Pippen. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Sam Vincent. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pistons trailed by 6. Outside Thomas. The rebound by Jordan. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Thomas. Back to Jordan. The fader. Lambeer grabs the board. Lambeer's Jordan against Dumars. Over Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for Detroit, Joe Dumars. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Vincent. It's Jordan on the wing. Pass to Vincent. Jordan against Dumars. Just 5 on the clock. From the wing. Off the left rim and out. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Aguirre. He kicks it to Thomas. Pass to Lambeer. Knocked loose. On the wing, Dumars. Guarded by Jordan. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Now, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
In close. In deep. Pippen trumps it in. Pippen's got 4 this quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And the Bulls making a change here. Paxson's checked in. On defense, Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. McGuire passes to Mahorn. Thomas against Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Jordan.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jordan against Dumars. The pass to Thomas. Shoots a 3. Rebound, Grant. Grant's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Paxson and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Here's Dumars. Here's Lambier. Bill Cartwright grabs the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-6 run. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Fires from 18. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pistons trail by 10. McGuire passes to Lambier. Thomas against Paxson. Here's Lambier. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket. And here's Paxson. 1:57 left in the game. Fades back. The fadeaway jumper nailed by Michael Jordan.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
To the paint. Here's Dumars. No good. Shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Thomas against Paxson. Pippen kicks to Jordan. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. Rebound, Detroit. Mahorn's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's Dumars. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Here is Paxson. Outside Pippen. Passes it to Paxson. Jordan against Dumars. A shot by Jordan, no good. And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Dumars against Jordan. Outside Thomas. 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 32 points.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
And so they foul intentionally. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for the Bulls, John Paxson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And he's the consummate professional. I mean, Paxson knows his role. Obviously, a knockdown shooter, but he gives great effort in everything he does on the floor.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Dumars the pass to Aguirre. From deep, Thomas. Rebound by the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now Pippen. So the Bulls win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.